Good. Welcome, fellow learners. As I promised last video that I'm going to take you through in the next part of the matrix, that is the 3x3 matrix. So I'll go just direct to the point. For those who are new to the channel, just subscribe. And the YouTube, find me by the name Mr. M.Patrick. And you will grow in your studies as we continue downloading these concepts together. Good. So today we want to look into 3x3 matrix. 3x3 matrix. 3x3 matrix. 3x3 matrix. In 3x3 matrix, we said 3x3 matrix, it has got 3 rows and it has got 3 columns. It has got 3 rows, 3 rows, 3 rows and 3 columns. It has got 3 rows and 3 columns. That is the 3x3 matrix. 3x3 matrix. 3x3 matrix. As we did for the 2x2 matrix, we were able to determine the determinant, and also we were also able to see how we can find the adjoint, and we were able to, through the adjoint and the determinant, we were able to find the inverse. The inverse. And after we determine the inverse, we are also able to solve the linear equation using the matrix method. So I want to show you how now to determine the determinant in 3x3 matrix. Then the same we will do the way we did to the other matrix. Good. So the 3x3 matrix we are going to focus on today, it will be our matrix A. Here we have matrix A, where we will have a matrix A. That way, it will be here we'll have -4, here we'll have -6, here we'll have 2, then here we'll have 5, we'll have -1, we'll have 3, then we have 2, we have 4, then we have -3. So you can see that is our 3x3 matrix. It has got 3 rows. The first row we can see it is here. 1, then 2, 3. 3 rows. Column 1, 2, then 3. So it has got 3 rows, and 3 columns. It has got 3 rows and 3 columns. It has got 3 rows and 3 columns. Now, while dealing with the 3x3 matrix, we have to note the following signs. We have to note the following signs that as we are going to tackle to see how we are finding determinant, just know in the first part, the first row, the signs that you have to include there in 3x3, it is positive. That is, the first one is positive, meaning here is positive. Positive. Then negative here, meaning it's a negative here on the top there. Then a positive here, a positive. Then the middle row, just know we have to start a negative there, positive, then we have a negative. Then the last one, the last row, we have positive, then we have a negative, then a positive. So these are signs you have to note in 3x3 matrix. In 3x3 matrix. So as we are going to work on 3x3 matrix, these are the signs we are going to insert in this matrix as we work. Good. Now, the first step now in this case, we want to find the determinant. We want to find the determinant. Now, in an exam scenario, you'll get a question that says maybe find the inverse of the following matrix, maybe the 3x3 matrix, using the cofactor. Using the cofactor method. Cofactor method. So what we are going to do here, we are going to find the inverse. We are going to find inverse of matrix A. Using what? Using cofactor method. I'm just going slow so that we can understand this. 1, Just identify the 3 by 3 matrix. It has got 3 rows and 3 columns. 2, you have to know, while dealing with the 3 by 3 matrix, you have to know these signs. Meaning these signs, you can insert the first row, we will insert these signs. The second row, we are going to insert these signs. The third row, we are going to insert these signs. Then now, what are we going to find? We are going to find the inverse. Using which method? Using the cofactor method. Using the cofactor method. Good. So, determinant. So, 1, we want to find determinant. A, we want to find determinant. Determinant is very easy. Very easy, determinant. Determinant, we are going just to focus on the first row. On the first row. Using the first row, we are going to come up with a cofactor. Another cofactor. Cofactor whereby we are going, using the first row, we are going to form another 2 by 2 matrix. Get me right. Using the first row, we are going to get the 2 by 2 matrix. We are going to get the 2 by 2 matrix to find the determinant. How? Here it is. So determinant of A. Now, you see, I've said we are going to focus on this row, the top row. So, now, I will pick, remember the signs, so I will first insert the signs here. So here it is positive 1, positive, here it is negative, it's a positive. Now, what I'll do, here I have a negative 4. So meaning positive multiplied by a negative 4, it is negative 4. So right there, negative 4. That is 1. Right there, negative 4. Now, we want to find a 2 by 2 matrix while we are at 4 here. How do we do now? How do we do? Very easy. How do we do? While you are here at negative 4, you want to find a 2 by 2 matrix. You will hide, stand there, and also do what? Stand there. Now, see, which 2 by 2 matrix have you remained with? Have remained with negative 1, 3, 4, and negative 3. You see? So when you stand there, meaning we have now our 2 by 2 matrix, which we are going now to write down here. We are going to write here negative 1, 3, 4, and negative 3. Good. Good. Now, let us do it now. Now, practically, let us now have our 2 by 2 matrix, the way I've shown you. Now, if I stand here, I close the top row, then I come across the column. I will remain by 2 by 2 matrix to be negative 1, 3, 4, and negative 3. Then I will close. Meaning, I've closed the top row, then this. Because I've stand at, when you stand at negative 4, I will close that row, then I will close the column. Meaning, I will remain with the negative 1, 3, and 4, and what? Negative 3. So that is our 2 by 2 matrix. When we are at 4, we are still on the top row. Now, we go to negative 6. I can see negative 6 and negative is on top of it. So, I will first multiply negative, multiply by 6. Is what? It is positive 6. Negative multiply by 6, negative 6 is positive 6. Is positive 6. So, I write there positive 6. Now, while at 6 now. While at 6. Can you give me the 2 by 2 matrix? While at 6. I will come confidently. Now I stand here at 6. I will close that. Then I will close the top row. Meaning I will remain with what? I will remain with the 5, 3, 2, negative 3. You see? 5, 3, 2, negative 3. Good. So it will be 5, 3, 2, negative 3. Good. Very easy. Very easy, and you are good to go. We are good to go. Remember, I had forgotten to tell you this. That we have a negative here in this matrix, negative 2 there. So meaning our negative 2 will come there. Good. Because when you stand at 6, 6, you close this and you close that. So I will remain with what? I will remain with the 5, 3, -2, and -3. Good. Well done. Next, we are still on the top row. We are remaining with what? 2. 2, if I look at 2, I have a positive there. And here, it is a positive. So, positive multiply positive just becomes positive. So, it will be +2 in bracket, +2 in bracket. Now, when we stand at 2, can you stand at 2? Comrade, when I stand at 2, very easy. I will come and close that 2, the column part. I will also close the row. Meaning, I remain with what? I will remain with the 5, -1, -2, and 4. You see, I've just stand at 2. Then the remaining, my 2 by 2 matrix, I will remain with it. It is what? 5, -1, -2, and 4. Good. So I will come confidently now and write here my values now. 5, -1, -2, and 4. So at the end of the day, we have come up with a 2 by 2 matrix. 2 by 2 matrix. Now, our aim here is to determine the determinant of 3 by 3 matrix. We are almost there. What has remained is to determine now what? The determinant of this 2 by 2 matrix, which we really spent more of our time, yes, in our last video to explain how to determine the determinant of 2 by 2 matrix, which is very easy. So we are going to determine the determinant of here, 2 by 2, determinant of here, and determinant of here. Whereby, after I get the determinant of this part, I will multiply by -4. I get the determinant here, I multiply by 6. I get the determinant here, I multiply by 2. Well, understood? So it will be -4. Let's put in bracket. -1 multiplied by -3 is what? 3. So it will be 3. The major diagonal, you multiply by, you minus the minor diagonal. So -1 multiplied by -3 is 3. 4 multiplied by 3 is what? 12. So you close the bracket. So that is the determinant of that 2 by 2 matrix. You go to the next one. So plus, here we'll have 6. The major diagonal, 5 multiplied by 3, -3 is what? -15. You minus 3 multiplied by -2, which is -6. Good. You close the bracket. You go to the last part. So I will put here 2. The determinant of this 2 by 2 matrix. The major diagonal, which is 5 multiplied by 4, it's 20. The minor diagonal, -1 multiplied by -2, it's +2. Good. Just simple as that. Now, we have been able to determine the determinant of the 2 by 2 matrices. Now, we are now heading to get our determinant of 3 by 3 matrix. Now, what next? Next here, we are going to solve now the brackets. So it will be -4. In bracket, we remain with what? 3 minus 12, we'll have -9. You close the bracket, plus 6. -15 minus 6. It is the same as -15 plus 6. -15 plus 6, which will have -9. We'll have -9. So it will be in bracket -9. Close the bracket. Then plus 2 in bracket. 2 in bracket. 20 plus that is 22. 2. Good. So now we open the bracket. -4 multiplied by -9, we'll have negative, or you'll have +36. We'll have +36. Then 6 multiplied by -9, we'll have -54. So it'll be -54. Then 2 multiplied by 22, we'll have positive 44. We'll have positive 44. Good. Positive 44. So you see, now we do we finish up to get the determinant. We finish up to get the determinant. If you use your calculator, you can use the body mass. Any can do 36 in the body mass form. We normally say which one will start. You can decide body mass. You can start with addition. So it will be 36 plus 44. 36 plus 44. 8 minus 54. Minus 54. Minus 54. Good. So it will be 36 minus 54. Minus 54. Good. Minus 54. Good. Minus 54. We'll have what? We'll have what? That one will have 36 minus 54 plus 44. We'll have 26. We'll have a determinant as what? 26. 26. Good. 26. 26. Good. So, what next now? Now, good. So it's very easy. Here, let's come back in this part. Remember the determinant of this was what? You get 5, the major diagonal, this one. 5 multiplied by this is 20. You minus this multiplied by this. So here there's a mistake. So it will be 20 minus 2. Yes, 20 minus 2. So it's 18. 20 minus 2. So it's 18. Good. 20. It will be 20 minus 2. 20 minus 2. 20 minus 2. 20 minus 2 is 18. So it will be here now. 18. Good. I was wondering there's something that was missing up. Because if I get the determinant of here, of this 2 by 2, the major diagonal we have 5 multiplied by 4. 5 multiplied by 4 is 20. 20 minus negative 2 multiplied by negative 2, 1 is 2. So it's 20 minus 2, which is 18. Now 18 multiplied by 2. 18 multiplied by 2, I will get what? 36. I will get 36. I will get 36. Good. Now, I will get 36, meaning it will be now 36 minus 54 plus 36. Good. So to get our determinant, it is 36 minus 54 plus 36. Plus 36. What do you have? Good. What do you have? 36 minus 54 plus 36. Good. What do we have? So it will be 36 plus 36. We get what? 72 minus 54. Minus 54, we get 18 because we have to start with the, you have to just stick to the basics. Basics, the small basics. Body mass, you have to start with addition. So it will be 36 here. You add first 36. Then you will minus 54. We minus 54. So if you do this, you'll get 72 minus 54. Then you'll get our determinant as 18. Our determinant as 18. Good. So that is how we determine the determinant of 3 by 3 matrix. First, have the matrix, identify the signs on the top. These ones are going to assist us when we are going to get the cofactors. Then find the determinant now. It will be now, you focus on the sign top here with the value, multiply with it. Because here we focus here simply because just look in the case you have a negative here, maybe a positive here. So it could be negative multiplied by this, negative multiplied by this could be maybe a negative 6. But in case you can see now we have a negative. So it will change to be a positive. So it's very key to know these signs. Know these signs while you are tackling the 3 by 3 matrix. Now, our aim is to get the inverse. Our aim is to get the inverse using the cofactor method. And we know very well, to get the inverse, we have to get the adjoint. We have to get the adjoint. Now, to come up with the adjoint, this one now, the determinant, now we have the determinant here, determinant as 18. We are going to use it somewhere. So we are going to move with the determinant. We have seen how we get the determinant. We are going to move it with into the next part with our matrix. Then we see how we are going to get the cofactors so that can lead us to get the adjoint. Good. Now, so let me write down now we have the our determinant. So we have our matrix. Our matrix we have here, matrix A. Our matrix A we have our matrix A a -4. We have a -6. We have 2. Then we have 5. We have 5, -3. Then we have -1, sorry. Then we have 3. Then we have 2. We have -2 mean -2. Then we have 4. And we have -3. And we have seen how we have gotten our determinant, that our determinant is 18. 18. Now, good. Our determinant is 18. Our determinant is 18. Now, so we have this. This is our matrix. What has remained now, we have to see how to get the cofactors. We have to get the cofactors of this matrix. We are going to come up with a big cofactors. Say we are going to come up with almost 9. We are going to come up with the 9, almost, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we are going to come up with the 2 by 2 matrix, 9 of them. We are going to come up with the 2 by 2 matrix, which are 9 of them. So it's very easy, so that we can be able to get what? The adjoint. Now, let's go ahead. So we are going to determine here now, going to get the determinant of every position after we have determined the cofactors. So the cofactors here, one, already we had determined the first row, so it's just easy for us. If you stand at 4, you'll have if you stand at 4, you'll have a 2 by 2 matrix. We had done that, so we are going to come up with a big one. But remember our signs. The key thing here is to remember our signs. Our signs are very important. Our signs are very important. Signs are very important. So where can I write our signs? We have to know this. Our signs are very important in this area. Good. So our signs are, let me write here. You have to know that we must have positive, negative, a positive, and then you'll have a negative, positive, negative. Then we have a positive, negative, positive. So these signs, we are going to fit them here. We are going to fit them in this part here. The one we are going to get the cofactors. The cofactors, I mean, we are going just to get the 2 by 2 matrix using our matrix A. And I've shown you how to get the 2 by 2 matrix. The first one, come and stand at the first row. We'll start with this. Now, we know very well the first row, we are going to start there. It is a positive here. It is a positive there. So a positive. So a 2 by 2 matrix of that one. If you stand at 4, it means it will be that. So it will have -3, -1, 3, 4, -3. Good. So our 2 by 2 matrix in that case, when we are at -4, it is -1, because I'll cross this and this, 3, 4, -3. Good. That is it. So what next now? We proceed. We go ahead at -6. When you stand at -6, because when I stand at -6, I will remain with what? 5, 3, 2, -2, and -3. Good. So I will write here my sign. So minus, then I'll go ahead and do what? Get my cofactors. There will be 5. I will have a 3, -2, and -3. Then we go to our sign. There will be what? Positive. Our 2 by 2 matrix. Our 2 by 2 matrix. Our 2 by 2 matrix will be what? When we are at 2. When we are at 2, it means it will be what? It means, sorry. When we are at 2, it means it will be, now, you'll come at 2, there, and close there. So we'll have 5, -1, -2, and 4. 5, -1, -2, and 4. Good. So we are done with the top row. We go to the second one, where we start with a negative. Close. Start with a negative. So you come at 5. Stand at 5. So I will stand here at 5 here, and now I'm here at 5. When I'm at 5, I'll close that. Then I will close this. So I will remain with what? -6, 2, 4, -3. You see? -6, 2, 4, -3. Good. -6. -6. Now I will come and write -6. Then I will write 2, 4. Then what? -3. Good. I'll go to the next one, which is a positive now. I'm focusing on my signs there. Positive. I'll come up with a 2 by 2 matrix. Now, come and stand at negative now in the center, -1. When you stand at there, it means you will close the middle column and the top row. The top row, meaning I will remain with the 5, 3, -2, -3. So it will be what? When you stand, let's stand at -3, -1 again. -1 when you are there. -1. So meaning when I'm at -1, I'll close that. Yes. Then I will do what? I'll close what? The top. So meaning I'll close that. Then I'll close this. Let us close. So we'll remain with the -4, 2, -3, -3. Good. So it will be -4, 2, -2, -3. Good. Think you have understood. Just stand here, close that, and make sure we are now closing the middle part, then also the middle row and the middle column. So we remain with the -4, 2, -2, and -3. Good. You go to the other one. So you also determine the cofactors there. We stand at 3. When we stand at 3, it will be what? Stand at 3 here. You close that. Then you also do what? You close that. So we remain with -4, -6, 2, and what? 2 and 4. So it will be now here we'll have -4. We'll have -6. We will have -2. Then we'll have 4. Good. So we are done with that. Let's go to the next one. The last row. We stand at -2. If you stand at -2, remember the sign is a positive. Good. So a positive. Come and stand at 2. You close that. Then you close that. So we remain with the -6, -1, 2, 3. -6, -2. Then we have 4 and -2. Then we have here -1 here. Sorry, we have -1. Then we have 3, because when I stand at 2, I will close that. Then I will close this, meaning I will have -6, which is here, 2, which is there, -1, which is here, then 3, which is here. Good. That's good. Then we go ahead now. Focus on our sign. It's a minus. Find the 2 by 2 matrix. Come and stand at 4. Stand at 4. We'll close the middle column. If you close the middle column, then you close also what? we'll close the downward, the down row, the down row. So we are doing that. So it will be negative 4, 2, 5, 3. Negative 4, 2, negative 2, and 3. So it will be 4, 2, 4, then 2, then 5, then 3. How? We are at 4, so you close that, then you close that, close that. So we have negative 4, which is, we have it here. Good. We have that. Good. So that is how we do that. Very simple. Very simple. Good. Then now we go to the other one. Go to the other one. Go to the other one. So we were at 4, negative 4. We are at this point. When you stand at 4 here, it means you'll close that 4, that part, then you'll close that. So meaning you'll have negative 4, 2, 5, and 3. So meaning here we have a negative 4. Good. Then we go to the last one. We have a positive sign. Close the positive sign. Positive sign. Good. Get the cofactors. Get the cofactors. Get the cofactors. Get the cofactors now. The cofactors, when we are at 3, negative 3, it will be what? You close that one. Yes, then we close that one. So it will be what? It will be negative 4, negative 6, negative 4, negative 6, 5, and negative 1. Good. So it will be negative 4, negative 6. Then we'll have negative 2. Then we'll also have what? We'll have negative 1. So that is how we find the cofactors. Very easy. Just stand where the values we want to find. You want to find the 2 by 2 matrix or the cofactors, and you are done. Good. So the aim here, we want to come up with a matrix that will help us to get the adjoint. Good. And how do we get the matrix here? We just now find the determinant in each case here. So the determinant of here will be what? You multiply now. You get the determinant, you multiply with the sign outside. Get the determinant, multiply with the sign outside. Get the determinant, multiply with the sign outside. And you are good to go. So like for the first one, it will be negative 1 multiplied by negative 3, which is 3, minus, now the determinant, you know how to get the determinant of 2 by 2. So it's negative 1 minus negative 3 minus 4 multiplied by 3, which is 12. So it's 3 minus 12. 3 minus 12. 3 minus 12. And you are good to go. So 3 minus 12, we'll have what? 3 minus 12, we have negative 9. So you come and write here what? Negative 9. So because negative 9 multiplied by positive 4, positive is just negative 9. We are done. We go to the next one. The determinant in this. 5 multiplied by negative 3, negative 15, minus 3 multiplied by negative 2, which is 3 multiplied by negative 2, which is negative 6. So it will be negative 15 minus negative 15. We have negative 15 minus 6, which will have minus 6, which will have what? So negative 3, negative 15. Use my calculator. So it will be 15 multiplied by negative 3. We'll have negative 15. Negative 15 minus 6. We'll have negative 9. Negative 9 multiplied. Negative 9 multiplied by negative 9 multiplied by the negative outside the bracket. We'll have what? Positive 9. So right here, positive 9. Good. Now go ahead. The determinant of the other one, 5. 5 multiplied by this. 5 multiplied by 4. We'll have 20. 20 minus positive 2. We'll have 18. We'll have 18. Good. We'll have 18. So it is what? It will have 18 because you get what? It will be 5 minus 5 multiplied by 20, multiplied by 4. 5 multiplied by 4, we have 20. 20 minus minus positive what? Positive 2. Positive 2. We'll have 18. 18. Good. So here we'll have 18. Good. Next. Next. We'll go ahead now. This one. Determinant of this. Here is negative 3 multiplied by negative 3. Negative 3 multiplied by negative 3. We'll have a negative 18. Positive 18. Positive 18 minus 8. Positive 18 minus 8. Positive 18. Positive 18. Positive 18 minus 8. Yes, good. Then you do what? 18 minus 8. Then you subtract, you multiply with the sign outside. So it is negative 6 minus negative 6 multiplied by negative 6. Negative 6 multiplied by negative 6. Negative 6 multiplied by negative 3. You'll have 18. 18, you minus 8. You get 10. 10 you multiply by negative outside the bracket, you'll have a negative 10. Good. Go to the next one. Negative 4 multiplied by negative 3, that is positive 12. So it is 12 minus 4. So it is plus 4. Plus 4. Get 16. Because you multiply outside, you have a positive, so multiply by positive, you get 16. 16. Then we go ahead. Then now to do what? We proceed. We'll proceed. Then we'll have this one now. We want to determine, so it will be negative 4 multiplied by 4. Negative 4 multiplied by 4. It will be what? Negative 16. Negative 16 minus 12. Negative 16 minus 12. So it will be negative 16. It will be 16 negative positive negative 16 minus 12. Good. So we'll have here what? We are going to have here we are going to have 4. We are going to have 4 here. Good. So because negative 4 on negative 4 multiplied by negative 4 multiplied by 4, we'll have negative 16. Negative 16 minus, in bracket, negative 6 multiplied by this, it is 12. It's 12. So meaning it is negative 16 minus 12. Negative 16 minus 12, it's 4. 4 multiplied by the outside the our bracket, our 2 by 2, the sign there is negative. So if we multiply by that, you get positive 4. Good. So we proceed. We go to the next one. Now here we find the determinant of here. It's negative 6 multiplied by negative 3. Negative 6 multiplied by negative 3. So here we'll have, we are going to have here it will be negative 6 multiplied by this. Then this minus this multiplied by this. So it will be negative 6 multiplied by 3. It is what? If 6 multiplied by 3, you have a negative 18. Negative 18 minus what? This is negative 1 multiplied by 2. So it is minus negative 2. So it is minus 2. So it will be negative 18. Negative 18 plus 2. So it's negative 16. Negative 16. Outside the bracket we have positive. So it will be just negative 16. Good. Negative 16. Then next, we go ahead to this one. Next will be negative 4 multiplied by this, 3, so it's 12. Negative 12. Negative 12 minus 10, because 5 multiplied by this is 10. So negative 12 minus 10. So negative 12 minus 10. We have 22. Outside the bracket, we have negative 22 here. The adjoint there is negative 22. So you multiply by the outside the sign, we have negative multiplied by negative 22, we'll have here 22. Good. We go to the next one. Negative 4 multiplied by negative 1, 4. 4 minus negative 2 multiplied by negative 6. So it is 4 minus, because that will be positive 12. So minus 12. Negative 8. Negative, you'll have negative 8. Negative 8. Good. You'll have negative 8. Let's repeat. We have the last one. The last one we had. Remember the last part here, you are supposed to stand at negative 3. Stand at negative 3. And at negative 3 you close this. Then you close this. Then you close the other one. So you have negative 6, negative 4, negative 6. Then, good. Yes. We are supposed to get this, we are supposed to stand at this 3. So negative 3, so it will be negative, you close that, and this. So it was to be negative 4, negative 6, 5, negative 1. Yes. So here it was supposed to be 5. Sorry. 5. Good. You can do it practically. 5. It was supposed to be 5. Good. It was supposed to be 5. Then negative 1. So meaning, to get the adjoint of this, we are supposed to get negative 4. We multiply by negative 1. Negative 4 we multiply by negative 1. Then the answer we get here, it will be positive 4. We minus the minor, which is negative 6. Negative 6 multiplied by 5, which is negative 30. So it is 4 plus 30, negative 30, 4 plus negative 30, 4 plus negative 30, 4 plus negative 30, plus negative 30. You'll get, you are getting what? You are going to get, we are going to have, what? Let me see. Good. So we have 4 multiplied by this, we have gotten what? Negative 4 multiplied by negative this, we will have 4. So we are supposed to have 4 minus 5 multiplied by negative 6 is negative 30. So it is minus 30. Good. Minus 30. So meaning we are going to have what? 34. So here we are going to have 34. 34 multiplied by the outside bracket, you have gotten it's positive, so here it will be 34. Good. It's 34. 34. Good. So that is our matrix. That is our matrix. That is our matrix. That is our matrix, students. Very easy, and you are good to go. Very easy, and you are good to go. So, what has remained now? What has remained here? What has remained here, students? We want to do what? We want to see how we can get what? The adjoint. We have to get the adjoint. How to get the adjoint? How to get the adjoint? The first we have to get the cofactors. From the cofactors, we have been able to determine this. We have come up with this matrix here. Then from this one now, you have to get the adjoint, so that we can get now the inverse. So that we can get the inverse. Good. Then let me be back to this part. The cofactors here. For us to get this one here. The determinant here was what? The middle one. Let me see if it is the 16. One just to confirm. Negative 4 multiplied by negative 3. It is 12. We minus 2 multiplied by negative 2. 2 multiplied by negative 2 is negative 4. Negative 4. Good. Negative 4. Good. So it's 12 minus 12 minus 4. 12 minus 4. So it will be what? It will be 16. It will be 16. It will be 16. Good. It was just confirming. It was just confirming. So we are good. Now, if we have this, comrades, I think up to here, we are able to see, to get this, everyone. Now, what we have to do, we want to get the transpose. We have to get what we call now transpose. Transpose of this cofactors that we have developed our matrix here. To get transpose, meaning transpose here is just to help us now to determine we are heading to get what? To get adjoint. Adjoint. Now, get it very clearly. It's very easy. So just transpose is very easy. So just focus here. To get transpose of this, we are going to get the transpose of this. In short, to get the transpose of these cofactors, the row, you make it to be a column. The row, you make it to be a column. Like here, you see the first row, we have -9, 9, 18. To transpose it, you are just interchange into transpose. It means it will be now, the row to become a column, it will be here, -9, 9, 18. I think you have seen that. Very easy. We have transposed to get the adjoint. So we transpose this, it will be -9, 9, 18. What about the second row? So it will be -10, and then 16, then 22. You see? What about the third one? It will be now -16, 22, 34. So we have transposed. And now we have our adjoint. We have our adjoint here. Our adjoint reads now -9, -10, -16. 9, 16, 22, 18, 22, 34. Good. So the aim of even us getting all these cofactors was us to get what? The adjoint. So after we have determined up to here, we transpose this, you interchange. You interchange the row to become the column, the row to become the column, the row to become the column. And here it is. So this is our adjoint of matrix A. Matrix A. Now, the aim was to get the inverse. So what we are going to do, we are going to move the other side with our determinant and the inverse. Our determinant and the adjoint. Good. The key part was this one now, to get how to get the cofactors. I think you have understood. Just stand at one point, close that part, the row, and that column in that line. You got your 2 by 2. After you get your 2 by 2, get the determinant of 2 by 2. You are good. Until you come to this matrix here. After you come to this one here, what next? You just transpose it to get what? The adjoint. You transpose it to get the adjoint. Good. So let us now go to the, now the what? We want to determine the inverse now. We are almost there. We are almost. Good. So let's proceed now. So I will write here my adjoint, or adjoint of matrix A. Matrix A, we have determined it as -9, -9, -10, and here we have 16. -16, I mean. Good. Then here we have 9. We have 18. That one. Then we have 16. Then we have 22. We have 4 and 36. And 34, I mean. 4 and 34. So this is our adjoint, and I think everyone has understood how we have arrived at our adjoint. Good. Next, determinant. Remember, we had the determinant. Our determinant was of matrix A was 18, and you see, you are able to see, follow up and see how we are able to arrive at our determinant. Now, you know very well to get now the inverse of matrix A. Inverse of matrix A is equals to adjoint is equals to matrix A is equals to the determinant. Sorry, it will be the determinant. We multiply by the adjoint. Adjoint. The determinant we multiply by the adjoint. So it will be 1 over determinant. Sorry, 1 over determinant. You multiply by the adjoint to get the inverse. So here it's just very easy. Now to get the inverse, you'll just come and say it will be 1 over 18. Then in bracket, negative 9, negative 10, negative 16. So here it will be 9, 16, 22, 18, 4, 34. 18, 4, 34. Good. So our inverse in this case will be what? Our inverse in that case will be what? So I come and write here my inverse. A inverse will be 1 over 18 multiplied by negative 9. It will be negative 9 over 18. So my inverse is here. Then negative 10 over 18. Negative 16 over 18. 9 over 18. 16 over 18. 22 over 18. Then here it will be 1 over 18. So it will be 18 over 18 is 1. Then 4 over 18. Then 36, 4 over 18. So it's up to you, the students or the learner. You can go further and simplify this because I can see it somewhere are simplifiable. So you can simplify, you say it like here we have 1, we have 9. Here 9, here 1, here we have 2. You see? Here we have 1, 9 here 1, 9 here 2. 2 here 5, 2 here 9. Simple. Here 2 here 8, 2 here 9. 2 here 11, 2 here 9. And then 2 here, we have here 17, 2 here 9. Good. 2 here 2, 2 here 9. Good. And then you can go ahead and write you can leave it here or you can simplify further the way I've done it. So you can have negative 1 over 2. Then this one you can have 5 over 9. Here you can have 8 over 9. Here you can have 1 over 2. Here you can have what? You can have, it was 16 divided by 18. So it is 8 over 9. Here we have 11 over 9. Then here we have 1. Here we have 2 over 9. Then here we have 17 over 9. So you can go further or you can leave it here. You are good to go. So learners, I think it is very simple if you just follow the steps. Just follow the steps and you are good to do. To do what? To get your marks. And this question carries almost 20 marks. So if you just follow the steps, get the cofactors, get the determinant, transpose, get the cofactors, get the determinant, transpose it, get the adjoint, you are good to go. So this is called the cofactor method. The cofactor method. Cofactor method. So in our next video or in our next session, we are going now to solve the linear equation or using the 3 by 3 matrix. The linear